Who is Shadow the Hedgehog? Debuting in Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow was created by Professor Gerald Robotnik as the ultimate life form, who would never get sick or die of natural causes. Not only was this because of the President of the United Nations ordering him to do so, but also so he could use Shadow to find a cure for his granddaughter, Marie Robotnik. Shadow was eventually created when Gerald reached out to alien warlord and leader of the Black Arms, Black Doom, who gave him his DNA. Shadow and Maria almost instantly grew a bond, as they'd spend every day together. But sadly, their time together was cut short when the Guardian Units of Nation raided the space colony Ark. Maria was shot, and in her last months alive, she sent Shadow away on an escape pod, but not before begging him to give humanity another chance, to let them be happy. And 50 years later, when Gerald's grandson, Dr. Ivar Robotnik, better known as Dr. Eggman, freed him, Shadow kept this promise, even sacrificing himself to make sure that the planet Maria loved so much would survive. Shadow would be recovered, but had heavy amnesia, unsure if he was even the real Shadow. He would be reunited with Roost Bat and meet E123 Omega, forming Team Dark. Shadow would eventually remember his past, and who he truly was, when Black Doom returned. Shadow would defeat Black Doom, and then try to move on from Maria and Gerald. After this, Shadow would appear in other games, but his story wouldn't change, nor would he grow as a character. Unless you want to count 06, but as stated in previous shorts,
None of this actually happened because the game's events were erased from history.
that was until Sonic X Shadow Generations, where during the events of Sonic Generations, Shadow was forced to face his past while being tormented by Black Doom, who'd survived their previous battle, and would begin to give Shadow new Doom powers, so that he could eventually take over his body. If you want to see what happens next, then click right here to watch my playthrough of Shadow Generations. And now you know.